That's fucked up. Hey guys, so DoorDash just deactivated me 2 days after I reported my sexual assault. Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal, and they didn't. So I contacted support, and they made me sit on the phone with them for 50 minutes just to tell me that they can't tell me the reason why, and I have to just go ahead and appeal without knowing why. So my chances of getting my account back, they have my money in that account. I was working. I was literally working, and they deactivated me. This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while DoorDashing.
Doc, you want to tell them about the DoorDash girl?
Yeah, this lying ass bitch wasn't sexually assaulted. The man ordered DoorDash, I guess, but he was drunk or whatever. So I guess she could see through that box on the door that he like passed out on the sofa, like unclothed, right? But his DoorDash says leave at my door. So since she could see him in there, she walked in the man's house and recorded him and posted the video. She opened the man's door, walked in his house and recorded him and posted the video. The man didn't know till he woke up the next day. And he posted a video like, he showed it. He was like, I had to leave it at the door. He was like, I forgot I even ordered the food. I was just out of it, drunk. I fell asleep on the sofa type shit. Like, just because you could see somebody through like the top glass of the house, you mean you could walk in their shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go look, you can go see the whole video. Like, the man is out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she walked in the man's door, left. You see her walking away. She left his door open. It wasn't open when she got there. You know what I'm saying? He posted the ring cam video of her coming in his house and all. You know, that bitch wasn't sexually assaulted. Bitch, mind your business.
I'm gonna play the
having a good time.
The clip that you put on.
That's scary though, because I DoorDash a lot, especially when we're here having a good time and we have like company and we have a few, we've been drinking a little bit. Like we don't leave, we don't drive, we just DoorDash. And I DoorDash everything. If I DoorDash, you're gonna stop everywhere. You're going by the store. I'm asking you to go to this specific store and pick this up and bring me that from there. Like I'll order from all different restaurants, and I always have
it take a while. It takes a while, especially when it's late. So he passed out.
That's
he
crazy.
Sexually assault her.
I will play the video. Story. I will play the video that she put on social media. The other video.
And DoorDash did ban the customer, and then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. So, hey guys, it's been a minute, a whole 24 hours, I know. But I have an update as of October 16th, 2025. But first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody for the overwhelming support and allyship that you've shown.
Yeah, so that was basically her saying that, but Doc is right. She was lying, and she received 2 felonies.
Can we call it what she was doing? She was dick dashing. She out here doing dick dash. Or taking pictures of people meat while they clearly saying, "Hey, leave my meal at the door." Good, get her ass out of here, man.
I'm just curious to know. Cause
wait, it was maybe been Arabic or Indian or something like that. Some sort of Middle Eastern or Indian or Arabic, something like that.
One of the funniest things of being introduced into the Black community, my stories had to start off by what race who was. They always would say.
Yeah, you gotta start it off.
And they'd be like, because it makes the story make sense. What was he? And I'd always be like, what do you mean? What was he? What race was he? I was like, what? What does that matter? But not me now saying that though.
So yeah, she she posted the man like straight, unclothed, walked in the man's house, like she went to jail for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the video of the lady talking about it.
Charged with 2 felony counts. Yes, 2 felony counts. Let's talk about it. Yes, y'all, little old Miss Olivia Henderson, that is DoorDash girl's legal name, was arrested on November 10th and charged with 2 felonies. The first felony was the dissemination of a image. That is the image, basically her posting the video of that man unclothed onto TikTok. And then the other felony charge was unlawful surveillance, that she unlawfully basically captured that video of that man in the confines of his home and then just disseminated it to the public, us here on TikTok, and the mess went viral. For all y'all that was in the...
Kimberly, should she have gotten 2 felonies?
Yeah, if not worse. That's horrible. With the first video too, you can kind of tell. I think I don't know. I mean, I think it's important that to point out that she gives victims who are real victims a bad name. So that's why people like her are the reason why real victims get questioned or set aside because of shit like this, which has happened sometimes in a grand scale. It happened one time to a football player, I think like 7 or 8 years ago, where he was falsely accused of rape and then he ended up getting vindicated afterwards, and it was so sad because they ruined this man's life. So it has happened before, and I think people who do this for some type of attention obviously need help, but it's really sad because there are actual victims out there of sexual assault, sexual abuse. It does happen sometimes, unfortunately, in Ubers or when like delivering food. So when people do things like this, it really is such a shame. I don't think she should be over prosecuted, but I do think she should be held accountable. I think that's very sad. Is she basically canceled this man. I'm glad that everything got squared away and was able to get to prove his innocence, because that's really a shame. But in her first video too, you can kind of tell she was kind of looking for attention. Not to I don't want to like again, not to say that, like, I guess with victims, if it were to have happened, you can't really control how people respond to certain situations, but the first video in particular where she was like yelling, it was a bit much.
So this father doesn't want to go to his son's funeral. I'll let y'all see why he doesn't want to, and y'all tell me if y'all agree or not.
In peace. Y'all want to put the man in the wig. I ain't letting no preacher stand up. Ain't no ordained anointed preacher gonna do that. Stand over no man and preach in the wig. Stop it. Y'all doing this for the show. Y'all ain't worried about my son's soul. Please, I ask y'all to have Friday. I'm gonna get a word, girl la la. Whatever y'all want, girl la la la. I don't know him as that. I ain't taking that from his followers, from his crowd, none of that. Y'all can have that. Put him in the wig. The viewing is open for the public. Come see him. I ain't taking the opportunity from y'all. I don't want none of his followers, likes, none of that. The funeral Saturday. Put my son in the pot smoke, braids with a sharp tape, or afro for the last time. I ain't attending no funeral with my son that God gave to me as a boy in the wig. I ain't attending no funeral. I'm not attending no funeral like that. I ain't been.
Enzo, is he wrong for not going to the funeral?
No, I don't think how he feels. That at the end of the day, that was his son. That's who he was growing up. That's who he is to him. Because I could use my life for it. My sister, right, identifies as they, them. My mom had that conversation with her. I had that conversation with her. Like, I understand that's how you feel about yourself. But at the end of the day, you're still my sister. You're still my daughter. That comes first before anything like that. So if they want to dress him up like however he felt that he was, and the father is feeling disrespected by that because that's his son, he has every single right to feel like that and to not attend the funeral if he doesn't want to, based off his feelings.
So let's take a poll. Kamal, would you go to the funeral?
I plead the fucking fifth. Look at the way to do the solution. You feel me? If Brad wanted to wear the wig, just give him an Afro wig. There you go. Bam. Solution. There. But will I attend the funeral? Sometimes you got to plead the fifth and know when you got to, not say
what
sir.
about you?
I have a son. He 15, and he do watch this. Sometimes you'll see him comment in the comments. His name is Xavier. You'll see him in the comments. I will be very upset. But I love my son to death, and I couldn't imagine not telling him goodbye for the final time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be in attendance. You know what I'm saying? I love my son to death, and we'll figure out some disagreements. But I'm gonna take the last walk with my son. You know, you might not be able to talk to me that day, but I might be a little dangerous, but yeah, I'm going for sure.
Skeptic, what about you?
Yeah, I would definitely. I think if I've been to funerals before where I knew that man was not a good man, and I heard a preacher sat there and say this was a good man, and I saw all the people that he had victimized go up there and say this was a good man, and he went to heaven. Wearing a wig's not going to stop me as a mother from going to my child's funeral. Like, and I would be respectful, because if you lived your, if when you left this earth, that was your identity, I want to respect your identity. Like, I think, what's so, it's crazy that we fixate on less than 1% of the population when it comes to like how someone wants to identify, but there's so many more things we could like focus our time on, but this is the one thing that America has like an obsession with. It's crazy.
Wait, Skeptic, I got a question. Hold on. What if one of your family members end up being like a Nick Fuentes motherfucker?
I don't have a family member that's like that, because let me tell you, I have a big mouth. I don't know if you've noticed, Kamal, but I got a big mouth. So I would have clarified our relationship while he was alive, because we would have figured that out. I'm not the type. I'm not a quiet girl. I hear you say something, and I'm like, what'd you say? Who said what? What? So if we would have had a relationship and you passed away, I'm gonna be there. We didn't have no relationship. I think it's more respectful for me not to pull up to your funeral. That's been me in real life. If we and I don't have relationships with people like that. I'm just gonna be for real. You know, I make my family. You ain't gotta be all kinfolk ain't skinfolk. So I'm gonna say.
Kim, we know you would go to the funeral because we saw what you put in the group chat. So
Yeah.
is the guy wrong?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
The family you create is stronger than the family that you came from. So, yeah, I'm like a huge advocate for LGBTQ. There's nothing wrong with being gay or trans. You can biblically affirm your families. If you know someone who identifies as an adult, at least with a fully functioning, fully developed brain, as something else, it out of respect, just live and let live. I believe in civil liberties. I believe in social liberties. If that man is saying, I can understand the anger from that father that he feels like he lost his son. But if his son identifies, can you guys hear me? I think I'm glitching.
It's kind of
You scratchy as hell though.
Yeah, it's kind of staticky. But I'm gonna play a rapper from my city. He did something positive. So basically, he paid the two little boys right there for their Pooh Shiesty mask. You know, the Pooh Shiesty mask is like a burglary mask. He paid for their mask and told them it's better to play sports or get a good job or even music rather than be in the streets. That is not the way to go. So he did that. So big shout out to Rod Wave. He from my area. Doc, you know who Rod Wave is.
I love Rod Wave music. I fuck with Rod Wave. I'm glad he bought the mask, but that nigga shot his baby mama car up 6 months ago, and we can't get that nigga no pass. You feel me? That nigga went and shot his baby mama car up 6 months ago. Nigga go buy no mask. Go buy a girl a new car.
Okay, for sure. So it's Thanksgiving season, and our final thoughts is gonna be what we're thankful for. So I just want to play a clip that's a flashback from the past to just say what Thanksgiving is and how we actually got here.
To most Americans, the Pilgrims of Plymouth, Massachusetts are the iconic inspiration for today's Thanksgiving feast. After the winter of 1620 killed almost half of their people, the colonists formed a relationship with the neighboring Wampanoag tribe, who taught them about fishing, planting, and hunting. By autumn of 1621, the colonists had collected enough food to feed the community through the coming winter. The Wampanoags joined the colonists for a 3-day feast in honor of their bounty. The feast probably did not include our modern Thanksgiving staple, turkey. More likely, the colonists and Wampanoags dined on roast goose, along with corn, codfish, and lobster. This 1621 harvest meal is now commonly thought of as the first Thanksgiving. Yet for later generations of colonists, New England days of Thanksgiving had little to do with the 1621 harvest festival. Theirs was a religious holiday, descended from Puritan days of fasting, prayer, and giving thanks to God. Every autumn, the governor of each colony would declare days of Thanksgiving for bountiful harvests, victorious battles, or drought-ending rains. In 1777, the Continental Congress decreed that all 13 of America's colonies celebrate a national day of Thanksgiving that year in celebration of their victory over the British at Saratoga. By the mid-19th century, many states celebrated the holiday. However, the date could vary by weeks or even months. A determined magazine editor named Sarah Josepha Hale set about establishing a national Thanksgiving Day. She passionately believed that such a day would help unite a nation headed towards civil war. Hale began a one-woman letter-writing campaign, urging politicians to establish an annual day of Thanksgiving. Her efforts were finally rewarded by Abraham Lincoln, who saw the unifying potential of the holiday. In 1863, 4 months after the victory at Gettysburg, he declared the last Thursday of November to be Thanksgiving Day. By the 20th century, Thanksgiving was a welcome day of leisure from a 6-day work week. In the 1920s, the National Football League was formed. In an effort to boost attendance, the fledgling Detroit Lions devised the concept of a Thanksgiving Day game. Parades also became a Turkey Day tradition, and department stores quickly saw their value as a kickoff to the Christmas shopping season. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade began in 1924, and year after year, millions of New Yorkers braved the cold to watch the festivities. Most of all, Thanksgiving is about family.
For sure, for sure. If you're watching right now, hit that subscribe button and press that notification bell to know when we go live. Doc, what are you thankful for?
I ain't a big holiday person. I ain't gonna lie to you. My mama gone, my daddy gone, most of my grandparents, all except for one. I'm glad my kids don't have to go to school, so I get to spend a little more time with them. I got them here now. They running around, they acting crazy. They talking to me like they don't see me on here. So, I'm thankful for my children. I'm thankful for the bros. I done made a lot of family out here, being in the army, traveling the world. And I'm always welcome at all their houses. I'm probably never going to go, but I'm always welcome. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for the brotherhood I got with my brothers, thankful for my children, and I'm thankful I ain't where I used to be. It's a blessing.
For sure. Enzo, what are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for? Where do I begin? Most importantly, I'm thankful for my family. That's the biggest thing to me. Will always be my family after years of not really associating with my family. So one thing that I try to be around my family more than as much as I possibly can, because I wasn't for so many years throughout my life. Also thankful for finding TikTok and getting this far. Thankful for the new party. Thankful for Nora finding me on TikTok and bringing me on here. I'm thankful for all of my followers combined over this year. Since February, I've amassed over 13,000 followers, 8,000 on one account already. So I'm thankful for every single person that has supported me along this road. Yeah, that's really.
For sure. Kimberly, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for my daughters. I'm thankful for their health. I'm thankful for my health, my family. I'm thankful for the freedom of speech that we have in this country, that we're able to speak our mind and grow and learn from each other. I'm thankful for you all. I'm not sure how you found me, Gray, but I'm glad you found me. I love the conversation. I like talking to you guys, and I really am thankful for every day of my life. We pray at night, me and my kids, and we say everything that we're thankful for, and we pray for all the people of the world. And I think at the end of the day, we all, even though we have differences of opinions with how we think things should be solved, I think we all want the best, what's best for this country and for the human race. And I'm thankful for the opportunity to expand on that and learn and grow with you all.
Skeptic, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for all of you guys. I'm thankful for the new party and my family. I also want to say that the Peacock Massacre was part of the Thanksgiving history where indigenous people were unalived. So my people were unalived purposely by these Europeans that came in, literally gave them blankets that were infested with their germs that unalived our people. So I did want to mention that. I'm thankful for a community that I've built on TikTok. And this community here on YouTube also. I never really saw myself coming out and talking, which is funny now that I think about it, because I do have a strong personality, but I'm grateful that I did find everyone that I did, and it has become a part of my day-to-day life, which is very weird to me. I'm not a social media person. I don't really post on social media like that. Other than family stuff, I don't really post. So I'm grateful that I did find all of you guys, and that this episode was really awesome. We always have really good episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So follow us, and you guys on the chat that have these Twitter fingers, we would be thankful if you guys would hit the like button instead of sitting on there and commenting. That's what we would be thankful for.
Kamal, what are you thankful for?
All right. First of all, I'm thankful for my lineage. I'm thankful for my FBA fam. I'm thankful for my lady, even though she be driving me up the fucking wall sometimes. I do appreciate you though. I'm thankful for some of my fam. Let's be real, not all family, good family. Some of these motherfuckers is crazy. You feel me? So some of my fam I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the new party. Everybody on the panel. I appreciate all y'all from Doc to Enzo to Skeptic to Kimberly, Gray. Shout out to you, bruh. Shout out to Nora. Shout out to Slim, even though sometimes he speak in a certain dialect that I don't be understanding sometimes. Shout out to everybody else on the man cave if I forgot to mention your names and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm thankful for life. I'm thankful I'm not a hoe ass nigga. I'm thankful I'm not a Sambo. Thankful I'm not a coon. I'm thankful for the chat for giving us some entertainment today. I'm thankful for the one dude that said what the idiot with the band-aid on his forehead. I'm thankful for your mama giving that neck so roughly to give me this band-aid on my head. You feel me? That ran me through a damn shelf how she was giving it up. I'm also thankful for the other person in the chat that somehow called Enzo a colored man. Enzo always tell us he's not part of he's not white. So I guess you're right though, bro. Okay.
Hey, chat said it's real.
Yeah, it's real for real. Nah, but I'm also thankful, you know, for God and shit. You feel me? Appreciate you, bruh. And at the end of the day, I'm also thankful for my cat too, man, Tiggs. You feel me? And everybody out there, I know some people this tough holidays for y'all. I ain't gonna lie, it be tough for me too. You feel me? I like Doc said, he got a lot of his family gone. I got a lot of my family gone too. They done passed on to the other side. You feel me? So yeah, I'm thankful for my lady family too, because she got like a big family and they will welcoming and shit. Yeah, and the last thing I have to say is that I'm thankful I ain't got rock bottom by a nigga with blue hair like a certain Sambo that y'all had on here last week. Speaking that bullshit with that other sassy ass Sambo. Thankful I'm none of them niggas. Everybody else, y'all, everybody have a great Thanksgiving. Hope you eat a lot. have some great football coming on and shit. And hey, man, if you rocking in fantasy, hope your team win. Unless you're a fucking honky, then I hope your team fucking lose. Or Sambo.
I'm thankful for all you guys. Thankful for everybody in the chat. Thank you for the health. Also thankful for the haters. You gotta thank the haters too. On Wednesday and Thursday, we will be airing the best of episodes. So we won't be here live. We'll be off, but at 8 p.m. we will be playing the best clips of the new party on that day. So you'll be able to see content that we put out previously. We do this every Monday through Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for watching. Have a great Thanksgiving. And if you're talking to your uncle or family members, y'all arguing over politics, there would be a great channel to watch for you to watch with each other. Like we always say on New Party, always vote.